had a sudden divergent thought, which happens to me from time to time, and that is that my wife Lily, who was originally Hungarian and from Viennese mother, and eventually went to Australia, and she had to learn English almost from scratch, and she had a good command of the language, but she had various particular idiosyncrasies in a way, and she had a particular ability to mix idioms or mix metaphors and mix things. And she went to one of these school evenings where we met the teachers, and our third son Gerald was not really performing, and she was getting a bit worried about him, and it turned out that he was probably just a bit bored with the teaching and it turned off. But anyway, she came to this parents' meeting, Gerald was sitting there, and she said to the teachers, I'm very worried about Gerald. He's not really progressing very well, and I want you to tell me everything about it, and I don't want you to go mincing about the bush. And so Gerald, not only was he told about this, but at assembly the following day, apparently this head teacher or somebody said, you know, there are some of the parents are really destroying our English language. And she was actually also dyslexic, and they always said it's because you're Hungarian and it's your English, and because you're German and speaking. And then she said, no, I'm dyslexic in 3 languages. And it turned out that a famous uncle who was an architect working with Gropius, that she one day had some difficulty with one of his designs and understanding the German annotations. So she went to the archivist at the Bauhaus, which we were visiting regularly at the time. So basically, we were at the Bauhaus on one occasion, and there was a particular drawing that her uncle had done of the Total Theatre, which he did most of the design and drawings for, which is one of the iconic structures of Gropius. And she asked the archivist whether she could try and decipher what the German detail was in relation to this drawing. And so the archivist took this with her and sort of had a deep look at it, and then came back and said, well, I can't quite make it out. You know, he may have been in Germany for quite a time, but he used a very funny, strange German. She says, oh, that's my uncle. He's obviously dyslexic as well, just like me. And this turned out to be the case, actually. And so she picked up a lot of these sort of idiosyncrasies of grammar.